5 things you must know before moving to the US in 2024, especially as an Indian. Today, we are diving headfirst into a topic that's been burning up the internet. Moving to the US in 2024, especially for our Indian viewers. As a kid, I never thought I'd be working and living in the US. But this year, I completed 7 years in this country. The journey has had its ups and downs, but I'm largely satisfied. The US has also changed over the past 7 years, and so has India. We get a lot of questions from our subscribers and followers in India about what are the things you must know before moving to the US. So that's exactly what I'm going to share today. 5 things you must know before moving to the US in 2024. Hi everyone, I am Priya from It's Okay Yaar and welcome back to our channel. And if you're new today, It's Okay Yaar is a content platform for South Asian immigrants and we aim to educate, entertain and empower them. I'm sharing this video based on my experience in this country. Listen, the US is a land of opportunity, the melting pot of cultures, but let's be real, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The idea of this video is to share a balanced, real and authentic perspective for you to prepare yourself for what your life could be after you move to the US. The first thing you must know, the green card maze. I will not sugarcoat it like the homeopathic doctors. The US immigration system can be daunting. Actually, it is daunting. Green card backlogs are at an all-time high with wait times stretching for around 134 years, especially for employment-based categories. Be prepared for extensive paperwork, processing fees, and potentially a long period of limbo. Research your options thoroughly, talk to an immigration lawyer, and manage your expectations. Please note, for an average Indian, the current wait is 134 years. So if you are moving on an H-1B and probably being here on an EB-2 and EB-3 for a green card, you will not get this in the lifetime. If you're moving here as a student, getting your H-1B visa is also dependent upon your luck, but there's hope, or at least I am hopeful. The Indian community in the US is raising their voices. Employers in the US know that we bring valuable skills to the table, and there is a tremendous push from their side to make some changes in the immigration system. Now, it may take a really long time, but I genuinely feel that things may just change. But you should know that student visa and H-1B are not the only options. There are other visa categories too, such as the L1 visa or O1 visa. You should also try to check if you are eligible for EB-1 on an H-1B visa, which is what I did actually. I will link detailed explanations of these visa categories and captions in the description below. Do check it out. Number 2, cost of living crunch. The American dream comes with a hefty price tag, especially in major cities like New York, Los Angeles and San Francisco. Housing, transportation and even groceries are significantly more expensive than India. So crunch those numbers carefully and factor in a buffer for unexpected expenses. Factor in healthcare costs, transportation and other expenses to create a realistic budget for yourself before you land. Remember, location matters. Research different cities and weigh affordability against your desired lifestyle in the US. Number 3, the job market jungle. The US job market is vast and diverse, but navigating it as a newcomer can be extremely tricky. The US job market is booming in many sectors and Indian talent is highly sought after in tech, healthcare and engineering. However, the competition is fierce. Hone your skills, tailor your resume to the US standards and network like crazy. Understand that your Indian qualifications might not translate directly and be prepared to upskill or network to make sure that you understand how the system works. Research your field, leverage professional communities and tailor your resume in a way that it actually gets accepted. Remember, this is going to be a marathon and not a sprint. Number 4, the cultural crossroads. The US is a beautiful mosaic of cultures, but adapting takes time and effort. Be open to experiencing new customs, traditions and even social etiquette. You'll face some real cultural shocks here and that's okay. Honestly, you'll survive most of those shocks. In fact, embrace those cultural clashes and shock as an opportunity to learn and grow. Remember, fitting in and mixing in takes a lot of time. So be patient with yourself and the entire process. Because once you find your footing here, there's no looking back. I've created a video on the top cultural shocks in the US as well. I will surely link it here and in the description box. Number 5, build your community. Moving to a new country can be isolating, but fear not, the Indian diaspora in the US is vibrant and welcoming. I'm sure you must have seen videos on the internet of US police doing Garba or the latest celebration of Ram Mandir inauguration. At first, it can be intimidating, but seek out community groups, cultural events and online forums to connect with fellow Indians. You can follow It's Okay Yaar and join our thriving community too. You may also early on feel that the Indian community is not that welcoming, but that's not the whole truth because I've made some amazing friends here and of course in the the beginning, it wasn't that easy. Building a support network will make your transition smoother and enrich your overall experience in the US. Now, I have a few more bonus tips. I like to under-promise and over-deliver. If you watched this video so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. So here it is. Family first. Moving here with your family. If you are moving with your spouse and kids, then factor in additional costs for your family. Schooling, childcare, healthcare and activities. Research school districts and healthcare options beforehand. Consider if both partners need to work in order to maintain your desired lifestyle. Remember, adjustments will be necessary. The school shuffle. Research school options in your new location. Understand the education system. Consider public versus private schools and factor in potential language barriers and adjustment for your children. Now, spouse's employment. If your spouse is on age 4, they're actually not eligible to work till you have an I-140. We have a detailed video on that, so please check that out. Explore other options like H-1B cap exempt or investing in education via an F-1 visa to increase financial stability and personal fulfillment. Now, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell icon to stay updated on all things immigration and beyond. Let's also talk about the family dynamics. Moving can disrupt family routines. Open communication, adaptability, and shared activities are essential to make a strong bond during this transition. Compared to back home where you have help for everything, you will have to do a lot of things here, so partnership is extremely important. Equally distribute your tasks to maintain a healthy relationship. Remember, moving to the US is going to be a life-changing decision. In fact, moving to any new country is a life-changing decision. While challenges exist, with careful planning and realistic expectations and an open mind, you can navigate them successfully. Trust me, it's not all that bad, so embrace the adventure, celebrate your heritage, and remember, you've got this. And if things aren't going your way, remember, it will eventually turn around and it's okay. If you're moving to the US anytime soon, leave a comment below. Until next time, here's Priya signing off.